Chapter 4, Genius. They poisoned our food so they could slow down our mind. Genius is our natural state, not the exception. When the war for your mind starts in the stomach, you can't think like a god if you eat like a slave. The system doesn't need to chain your body anymore. It just needs to chain your chemistry. Look around. Our people are exhausted, anxious, foggy, and distracted, not because we're lazy, but because our fuel source has been hijacked. The food is chemical. The water is dead. The air is toxic. Every bite and sip we take affects the brain, the mood, and the spirit. The brain runs on minerals, not slogans. Iron, copper, magnesium, and oxygen are the original Wi-Fi of the human system. When the blood is dirty, the signal to your genius gets static. Before they conquered us with weapons, they studied our rhythm. Before they weakened us with prisons, they weakened our chemistry. A polluted body is easy to distract. A distracted mind is easy to control, and a controlled population is easy to profit from. The war for your mind begins in your gut. You can't think on full frequency when your bloodstream is full of toxins, preservatives, and lab-grown chemicals. You can't unlock divine thought on fast food and tap water. That's why the system doesn't need to beat you anymore. It just feeds you. To the science behind the trap, how they short-circuited the genius. Every generation, they find new ways to slow our brilliance down. Sugar and dopamine manipulation. Artificial sugars hijack the same reward system in your brain that activates when you accomplish something great. Instead of working toward real success, you get micro hits of pleasure from cheap stimulation, food, likes, notifications. Digital addiction. Social media is designed using the same dopamine engineering that casinos use. Each scroll is a slot machine, and it hits harder when your body's chemistry is already off balance. Nutrient deficiency. Iron, copper, and magnesium deficiencies create brain fog, irritability, depression, and make you more reactive instead of reflective. Let's keep it real and factual. Processed sugar hijacks dopamine, your motivation chemical. They sell it in everything because it mimics reward and keeps you docile. Fluoride and heavy metals calcify your pineal gland, the seat of intuition and imagination. Seed oils and processed fats create inflammation in the brain, slowing reaction and focus. Artificial dyes, preservatives, and MSG overstimulate the nervous system. Fake excitement, real confusion. Caffeine dependency and junk carbs cause mood crashes that make you impulsive instead of strategic. That's why diet isn't just health, it's mind control through chemistry. When your body is inflamed, your thoughts are too. When the blood is dirty, your thoughts are cloudy. When your chemistry is weak, your self-control is gone. That's when they sell you what to eat, what to wear, and even what to think. This is scientific warfare, and most of us don't even realize we're test subjects. Free dopamine warfare, the digital plantation. Social media works easier on polluted minds. When your body's chemistry is off, your dopamine receptors are starving. That means every like, every ping, every scroll feels like food. And that's exactly how they designed it. They call it engagement, but it's really chemical enslavement. They get you to waste time while your potential starves. They know a hungry mind can't sit still long enough to build a business, read a book, or plan a family estate. So they feed you fake satisfaction, endless content, junk dopamine, cheap emotion, until the real hunger for purpose and freedom fades. For two birds, two diets. Let me break it down simple. Two different birds eat two different foods. An eagle doesn't eat berries. A hummingbird doesn't eat meat. Each species eats what matches its design, its environment, its purpose, its biology. So why are we, as African and indigenous people, eating food designed for cold climate Europeans? We are tropical beings. Our ancestors' DNA evolved under the sun, with fruits, herbs, roots, and water straight from the earth. Our bodies are electrical systems built for sunlight, minerals, and chlorophyll, not dairy, pork, and chemicals. You can't run African code on European fuel. When you eat dead food, you kill the genius inside you. When you eat live food, your body becomes a battery. That's why your diet isn't just about health, it's about alignment with your natural environment. For how they build the team. It's not just individual, it's collective. When the whole community eats poison, the whole community moves slow. The arguments, depression, confusion, and lack of unity aren't just emotional, they're chemical warfare. If you want your people to think together, you have to feed them together. That means family meals made from real food, herbal teas instead of soda, morning fruit instead of caffeine, water breaks instead of smoke breaks. When you heal the gut, you heal the culture. Real genius is not one person doing something amazing. It's a village syncing on one frequency. When everyone is thinking clearly, every plan gets smarter. That's why they keep us separated, because unity at full metal power is unstoppable. Once we purify the mind and link up, that's when empires rise again. 5. The power of native food systems. Go to any major city in America and you'll see Asian supermarkets filled with foods from their homeland, Hispanic groceries stocked with Latin produce and spices, Indian markets with herbs, grains, and oils from their culture, Middle Eastern stores selling their native breads, teas, and products. Now ask yourself, have you ever seen an African American grocery store? Exactly. And that's a huge hole in our ecosystem. Every culture feeds its people, literally. Every group imports their ancestral foods, except us. We've been cut off from our native menu, so now we eat our oppressor's diet and wonder why we're sick, slow, and disconnected. We should be creating our own plazas, entire shopping centers built around our natural genius and resources. Congo kitchen-style herbal and food stores, juice bars with African and Caribbean fruits, herbal apothecaries, farmers markets with locally grown alkaline produce, community greenhouses, restaurants that cook food suited to our DNA. If we don't feed ourselves, the system will keep feeding us death. 6. Rebuilding the genius frequency. Black people are naturally brilliant. We invented rhythm, flow, innovation, and expression under pressure. But genius isn't loud, it's clear. We're not short on ideas. We're short on minerals, land, adequate business, teamwork, unity, and vision. Once we fix that, our thinking will reconnect to its original speed and depth. Your genius is not random, it's biological. When you connect back to the plant world, you start remembering things naturally. Your intuition sharpens, your dreams get clearer, your timing improves, your self-worth returns. That's when you stop being controlled, because you've tuned back into the original signal. A polluted body is like a radio full of static, but once you clean it, the station comes in clear, and that station is you. The true genius of our ancestors wasn't in degrees or titles, it was in clarity. They knew how to align the body, the mind, and the environment into one current. To rebuild that genius frequency, you must 1. Cleanse, fast, detox, and sweat. Get the chemicals out. 2. Remineralize. Eat herbs, fruits, and natural alkaline foods. The body runs on electricity. 3. Breathe. Oxygen fuels brain cells. Practice deep breathing and pranayama daily. 4. Sunlight. The sun charges melanin like a solar panel. Get direct light daily. 5. Water. Spring or mineral water only. Never dead tap water. 6. Sleep. That's when your brain restores and downloads new ideas. When the body is pure, creativity flows naturally. You don't find genius. You clear the blockages that hide it. Protect. Limit screen time. No phone within the first or last 30 minutes of your day. Choose what you watch like you choose what you eat, because it feeds your mind. Replace dopamine from the screen with dopamine from progress, learning, building, and creating. 8. Genius plus economics equal freedom. Once you heal your body and clear your mind, the next step is building economic ecosystems around it. Our food and health should be owned by us, sold by us, and made for us. Every juice bar, herb shop, farm, and restaurant should be part of a larger vision. Black-owned plazas where every product feeds both the people and the economy. That's not a dream. It's the next phase of evolution, because if you can feed a nation, you can free a nation. 9. Challenge. 7-day genius cleanse. For 1 week, 1. Eat only natural foods, fruit, vegetables, herbs. Cut out processed food completely. 2. Drink water and herbal teas only. 3. 30 minutes of sunlight or movement daily. 4. 15 minutes of silence or prayer before touching your phone. 5. Keep a genius journal. Write 1 idea, dream, or revelation per day. Watch your thoughts sharpen, your timing return, your energy rise. That's your genius waking up. In the message, you were born brilliant. You just been eating like you forgot. It's time to eat like your ancestors again. It's time to think like a god again. It's time to build our own plazas and feed the future.